Hi again, or welcome to 70 plus still strong and supple. The 70, by the way, refers to me. You don't have to be 70. What we're going to do today is to work our legs and our arms, and it's all going to be on the mat, so make sure that you have something comfortable to lie on. And here we go. Right. Pause the video if you need to fetch a mat. And when you're ready, here we go. We're going to start off with the quadricep muscle in the front of the thigh and the biceps in the front of the upper arm. Just make a mental note of which leg you're using so don't get confused. Very easy to get confused. I'm using the leg that's closest to the camera, so if you do the same, we'll all know where we are. So here we go. Keep your knees lined up together there. They're parallel. And here we go. 1, 2. Notice that my palms are facing towards my shoulders, as though I'm holding a dumbbell there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg. Now, turning my palms so that they're facing my body. They're facing in now, just for variation. Here we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, exactly 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now just using the leg that's closest to the camera, we're going to stretch that one. Keep everything else relaxed on the floor, and now we're going to let that foot turn out. Let it just in its natural turn. I don't force it. Let the toe of your foot fall out, and then we're going to use the inner thigh muscle to raise that leg. So make that leg as long as you can, and you'll be coming up. Imagine that your heel is bringing your leg up and go down. We're just going to be 6 like this and go down. And just bring it up as high as you can and go down. Now, if you can get it all the way to perpendicular, that's great, but that's not essential. You'll be using that inner thigh muscle anyway. Second last, let's add one more. And last one. Oh, very good. Okay, now we're going to turn onto our side. Now I'm going to put my head on my arm. If it's more comfortable for you, then just get a cushion. Put your head on that. Make yourself comfortable so that your neck is comfortable, and make sure that you're lined up. Your joint axis must be nice and straight. So I must see my ankle down there, right? Without falling over. There. Okay. Keep that outer thigh pointing towards the ceiling. Put your hand on your waist. Your elbows pointing to the ceiling. Notice this leg is parallel to the floor. And then we're going to go, everything goes up and down, up and down. And another 10, 9. Remember, don't let your hips tilt back. 7, that outer thigh must be straight towards the ceiling. 5, doesn't matter how high the leg goes. Just keep it in that axis. Correct axis is much more important than height. 2, 1, very good. Okay, roll onto your tummy. Now we're going to work our legs from the back, so the hamstring, and that will always include the buttock. Now you can get your head comfortably on your arm or on your hand, wherever is comfortable for you, or on your cushion. Do whatever you need to. For me, it's most comfortable to get my forehead onto my hand, but I'm going to keep my head raised for now because I'm talking. So we're aiming for the hamstring. So we're going to just bring the heel to our buttock, right? Just imagine that, right? There's an elastic pulling your heel to your buttock. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, that's it. 5, just working the lower body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now make that leg nice and long, and we're going to lift it with the hamstrings and the buttock. And it'll only be a small movement, so lift and lower. Don't let anything else move, and lower. Lift and lower. Again, just 6 of these and lower. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Come onto your side. Come to sitting. And we'll go to the other side. Right, on your back first. We'll repeat the biceps and the quadricep just as before. And we'll be doing both legs. So start with the one that's closest to the camera. And your palms are pointing up to the ceiling at the moment. And then we go up and down, up and down. Imagine you're holding a dumbbell there. Up and down. We've got 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, other leg. Now turn your palms in. This would be called a hammer curl if we had a weight. So our palms pointing the body, and we go other leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Super. All right, the leg that's closest to the camera, stretch that one out. Let the hip, the foot tilt outwards. Imagine there's an elastic on your heel, pulling it up in your joint axis. Bring it up just as far as you can come, and keep it nice and extended. It somehow makes your leg lighter if you extend it as far as you can. Odd, but it works. Up and down. Up. So this is the inner thigh. Just 2 more. And down. Up and down. Excellent. Onto your side. Right, get your pillow or use your arm. Check that that axis is correct. Right, the most common problem is that you fall back. If you're not used to doing this, then you'll have to keep checking that axis. All right, bend that bottom leg for stability. Hand on hip, elbow to ceiling, and up, down. Yes, down. Just 10 more. 9, 8, 7. Are you still in that axis? Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Super good. Turn onto your tummy. Now I'm going to work the leg that's closest to your camera or to your screen. Get your head comfortable. Sorry, I hope the sound isn't going weird. I'm knocking my microphone about a bit. All right. If I was listening to a teacher, I'd have my forehead on my hand. We're going to just do the hamstring. Okay, so this is buttock to knee. Buttock. Heel to buttock, of course. Where does one's brain wander to, huh? Right. Another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the more difficult one. Extend both legs. All right, and now lift that extended leg that's closer to the camera. And if you can barely get it off the floor, don't worry, it'll come. Just go up and down. Keep it extended, and you make it as long as you can as you lift it. Just 3 more. 2, 1. Well done. Put your hands under your shoulders. Push up over your knees. We'll just do a little stretch. Now you can keep your arms extended out in front of you, if that's okay for you. Some people have shoulder damage. I have. Sometimes this one goes for me and sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, keep your arms next to you and do a classic child's pose. Alright, that'll do for now. Come up and get ready to start all over. We'll do it all one more time. So lie down again. Okay, starting with the leg that's closest to the camera. Your hands are facing the ceiling. Here we go. Front of the thigh and biceps. Up, up, up. Keeping your knees as lined up as you can. They're not touching, but they're lined up so parallel that you can't see them. Is it working? Yes, good. 3, 2, 1, and we change legs and change the arms to facing inwards, and we go straight, straight. Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. All right, breathe, relax. Okay, now only the leg that's closest to the camera. Let that straighten out. Allow the toe to fall out just to where it naturally falls out. Imagine you're sleeping. That's what would happen if you're lying on your back like this, right? And then with your heel leading, make it a long leg and lift it up and down and up and down, and nothing else should be moving. It's just that leg pulling up, down, up, down. Shall we do 3 more? Yes, if your muscles start to burn, you always take a little break and come back. Last one. Okay. Now we're going to go onto our tummies. Onto our sides first of all. Now again, use your pillow if you need to, or bed your head on your arm. Look for that nice straight axis. Bend the lower leg. If you lift that leg and point your fingers straight down the side, you should find that your ankle is lined up. Okay. Right. Extend that leg nice and long, parallel to the floor. Hip on your waist. Everything goes up. Up. 2, 3, 4. And this one is particularly one of those that we have to make sure that we don't tilt back with our hips, right? And then start using the muscle in the front. That we don't want to do that. We're going to use the wrong muscle. So stay in your axis on your side. 2, 1. Oh, very good. Roll onto your tummy. All right. Get your head comfortable. And then we're going to start with kicking butt, right? 1, 2. Yes, very good. 3, 4, 5. Elastic is pulling your heel to your bum. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now the extended leg, only the one that's closest to the camera. Make that leg as long as you possibly can, and then just lift it and lower
and lift it. You may not get it very high. Just make sure that you keep the back of the thigh pointing up to the ceiling and your leg nice and long. And lower, just 2 more. Lift and lower and lift, and good job. All right, come to sitting. All onto your side. Sit up. Last round with your feet at the other end of your mat. Here we go. Right, biceps, quadriceps again, with your palms facing towards your ceiling, towards your shoulders. Right, start with the leg closest to the camera, and 1, 2, or the screen, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Change sides, change your palms to facing inwards, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking good. This is the last set. 10, 11, 12. Excellent. Straighten the leg that's closest to your screen. Keep everything nicely on the mat. You can use your arms now to press down into the floor if you need to. Extend that front leg long. The heel is going to pull up. Pull up your heel and slowly lower it down. This is the concentric phase. That's the eccentric phase as your muscle contracts and extends. Contract, both equally important. Last one. And good. All right. Turn onto your side. Our last round with the triceps. Get your head comfortable on your cushion or your arm. Right. Bend that bottom leg. Make sure that you really are nicely lined up. Keep that outer thigh facing the ceiling. Get your hand on your waist. Here we go. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next time we'll use ankle weights and dumbbell, 11, 12. Super. Turn onto your tummy. Right, you get your head on your hand or on your arm, and I apologize if my microphone is having a hard time of it. All right, let's start with the leg closest to the screen again, and heel to butt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you feeling it? I am. 10, 11, 12. Ooh, very last exercise. Just the leg that's closest to the screen. Make that leg as long as you can. Use your hamstring and your buttock to lift it off the floor. Don't use anything else, just that. And down. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we've done 2 extra. Oh, do we get gold points for that? I think we do. All right, put your hands under your shoulders again. Come up and over your knees. And we're going to stretch right here. We've done the stretch in the series before. So remember, you can have your arms out in stretch in front of you. If that's uncomfortable for you, keep your arms down by your sides. Let your head sink down to the mat.
And relax, just let gravity take over. Enjoy the last few seconds of stretching with no effort at all. Gravity's doing the work. All right, slowly come up. All right, keep your heels lined up with your toes. Put a little bit of weight there. If you're not at all used to doing this, be very gentle with yourself. Just gently put a bit of weight there. This is stretching the front of the ankle. Okay. Right, when you've been doing these workouts for a little while, you'll soon be able to extend it a bit. But it's all coming up. We'll get there. Right, let's stretch. Let's stretch our legs out. In fact, I think let's stretch our legs and our sides out. Let's face front here. Or face your screen. Open your legs as far as you can. Not everybody gets this if you're not used to it. If you need to, just bend your knees slightly, okay? Like that. And if you can, just open them. So you start there. Right. You go where you can go. Right, what we do is find those sits bones. You can feel them there. That's what we're sitting on, quite literally. And then just hold your legs and come forward. Bring a long flat back forward, right? Keep that back as flat as you can. Keep your head growing out of your spine. Now you can use your arms to help you if you like by extending them out in front of you. And when you're stretching, you always try to give it a little bit of time. You can't get your muscles to stretch within a second or two. You have to give them a little bit of time just to adjust and allow them to get over the shock if they're not used to stretching. Talk to them. It's okay. This is normal. This is what a body can do with a bit of practice. Right. Come back up. Now we're going to stretch our sides and our triceps. So what you're going to do is put that arm there and now hold that leg or just slide your hand to the side, whatever comes more comfortably. The aim is stretching the side. So if you can do that, it doesn't really matter so much how you get there as to what your final position is. Right, now I'm allowing my whole upper body to sink down towards the floor and my arm is over my ear. Okay. You could pull that arm a bit if you want to. That will give you even more of a stretch in your side. And everybody will be in a different place, right? If this stretches the side for you, perfectly okay. Stay there. And the longer you do this, the lower you will be able to go. In fact, the lower you will want to go to get the stretch effect. Right, again, just let gravity take over. Keep that arm pointing over your ear. Okay, slowly come up. Lead with your arm. Come up. Just go and grab that elbow before it gets away. And just pull the elbow towards your head. Tricep stretch. Release that. All right, just find your center again. We're just going to go forward again, just to make sure we know that our spines are nicely lined up. And again, if you can, open your legs further. Go ahead and do so. Right, come back up onto your sits bones. Get that nice long straight back again. Sit tall, head to the ceiling, arm up. Reach. Reach. If you did the previous video, we did a lot of reaching. Okay, now you don't have to do anything. Allow the weight of your upper body and your arm. If you've never tried it before, it's quite fascinating. When your upper body is already tilted to the side and your arm is helping to weight it, gravity begins to take over. Hold that wrist and pull gently if you like. Get a deeper stretch. Let your breath flow through that area, that's stretching. All right, we'll come out of it with the arm up first, then the torso. Excellent. One more stretch to the front, and I'm going to go a little bit wider. Stretch to the front, and if you saw my very first photograph, I think I've got it on YouTube as well. This was the stretch that I did for the photograph. But if you can't get there, of course, that's fine. You can be there and stretching like this. And anybody who's used to stretching will be further. Okay. Now you've got your whole torso, right? You're leaning forward out of your hip. And then allowing whatever you've got in front of you, could be your upper body only, or your torso. And then just wait for gravity to take over for you. Okay, slowly walk your hands back to your hips. Very good. Guess what? You're all done. Good. I hope that challenged you a bit. I hope you feel it's going to benefit you. I hope you enjoyed it. And this is the end of the second introductory series on my brand new channel. From next week on, I will be posting once a week, every Saturday. So there will be a new load, a new video, and from then on, we will be using ankle weights and dumbbells. But you don't have to rush out and buy anything. You can use, for dumbbells, you can use bottles of water, you know, those small drinks bottles that have got a nice waist. They're really great for dumbbells. When they're full of liquid, they're one weight. If you empty them and fill them with sand, they're much more heavy. So, you know, there are options. You don't have to buy equipment. In fact, I really wouldn't buy anything that you don't have to buy until you're quite certain that you're going to make a regular habit of strength training. Okay, same story with the ankle weights. Hey, you can always just leave them off for the time being, because your body weight alone, one leg is apparently 1/6 of your entire body weight. So legs are pretty heavy. You can work with legs only for quite a long time. Okay, now I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Let's all keep fit together. Bye for now.